Good morning, everybody. This is Jay Sarvan. Welcome to my channel. So, if you have any problems in understanding sentences from the newspapers, like you can comment below after this video, uh, on this video, and I will try to explain the next day if you have any problems or questions about English language and complex sentences. So, coming to the newspapers, we should not try to like we should not fight with the complex sentences if you are unable to understand. So just go through the newspaper, try to make something out of that. And if you are unable to unable to understand something in that article, just leave that alone. Otherwise, you can comment. I will try to explain, because in the beginning this is a problem with so many people. They will say we are unable to understand so many sentences. So it's very natural in the beginning. So we should not try to understand this actually. So we should, because if you try to understand, if you try to fight with those sentences, just we will stop there. So that is the reason. So just go through the newspapers and try to grab something out of that. If you compare with the Telugu newspaper, you can make it something, because the article which is published in the Telugu newspaper and in English newspaper, if you are going to compare both these newspapers, definitely you will make something. So automatically you will understand that, and what is the sentence formation, and what are the words they are using, and what are the meanings. So all these things you will learn eventually. So this is the best idea, uh, following English and Telugu newspapers simultaneously at a time. So because learning a language is not at all like a 10 days, 20 days, 30 days job. This is a continuous process, because if you want to be a well communicator in any language, this should happen. తెలుగు కావచ్చు, ఇంగ్లీష్ కావచ్చు. కాబట్టి ఎప్పటికప్పుడు మనం మాట్లాడే పద్ధతిని, మన భాషని, పదాలని పెంచుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతూ, మన వ్యక్తీకరణని పెంచుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతేనే మనం ఒక మంచి కమ్యూనికేటర్గా ఉండగలుగుతాం. అది తెలుగు కావచ్చు, ఇంగ్లీష్ కావచ్చు. కాబట్టి యూ షుడ్ గో ఆన్, రైట్. సో ఫస్ట్ ద హిందూ న్యూస్ పేపర్. This article is about schools reopening and the percentage of the students who turned up to this course yesterday. September 1st నుంచి స్కూల్స్ స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అని గవర్నమెంట్ ఆర్డర్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత నిన్న కూడా మనం ఒక డిస్కస్ చేసాం ఆర్టికల్లో. సో ద హెచ్సి సేస్ దట్ it should not be mandated. The government should not force anybody to open the school or attend the offline classes. So this article is about that. Just 21.77% students attend schools on first day in TS. Just 21.77% students attend schools on first day in TS. So 21.77% మాత్రమే స్టూడెంట్స్ స్కూల్స్కి హాజరయ్యారంట. Institutions reopen after a long COVID-induced break. Institutions reopen. Educational institutions reopen after a long COVID-induced break. COVID వల్ల వచ్చిన ఈ బ్రేక్ తర్వాత ఇవి educational institutions reopened. Just about 20% of students attended the schools on the first day of the reopening of schools in the state on Wednesday. Right? Only about 20%, just about 20%, and 80% రాలేదు. So according to the SC rule, government should not force the institutions or parents or students to come to this school to attend the offline classes. So that if they are willing to come, it's okay. Otherwise, the online classes should be going on for them. So this is a ruling from High Court of Telangana. So out of the total 52,22,174 enrolled students in the government and private sector. 52,22,174 ఎవరైతే గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రైవేట్ స్కూళ్ళల్లో చదువుతూ ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళలో ఓన్లీ 11,37,095 students entered the schools, registering 21.77 attendance. Right. Only 52 out of 52లో 11 lakh చేంజ్ మాత్రమే స్టూడెంట్స్ వచ్చారు. 21.77 attendance register అయింది. Going by the Department of School Education figures. So, these figures are provided by the Department of School Education. School Education Department ఈ figures provide చేస్తుంది. According to that figure, the attendance percentage in private schools was dismal at 18.35%. ఇంకా ఇవి 21.77 ఏదైతే ఉందో దిస్ ఇస్ complete, including private and government sector. But coming to the private sector, only 18.35% is below the 21.77 because గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూళ్ళ కన్నా కూడా చాలా తక్కువ మంది దీనికి వచ్చారండి. ది అటెండెన్స్ పర్సంటేజ్ ఇన్ ప్రైవేట్ స్కూల్స్ వాజ్ డిస్మల్ అంటే నాట్ సో గుడ్, అంటే ఒక దుర్భరమైన అంటాం, లేదా నిరాశపూరితమైన ఇలా. సో డిస్మల్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్, సో నాట్ గుడ్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్. సో ఇది డిస్మల్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు ఇట్లా. While it was far better in the government schools at 27.45%. గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్లే బెటర్ అని చెప్తున్నాయి, అంటే ఈ రెండు కలిపితేనే 21% వచ్చింది. బట్ కమింగ్ టు ద గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్ దిస్ ఇస్ ఫార్ బెటర్, 27.45. కానీ ప్రైవేట్ స్కూల్ ఏం చూసాయి, సో చాలా తక్కువ అటెండెన్స్ కాబట్టి ఓవరాల్గా అటెండెన్స్ పర్సంటేజ్ తగ్గిందనమాట. Out of the 19,66,234 students in the government sector, only 5,39,674 students came to the school, while out of the 32,55,940 students enrolled in the private schools, 5,97,421 students attended. Right. So ఏంటంటే 19,66,234 from the government sector. So only 5,39,674 students came to the school, while out of the 32,55,940 students enrolled in the private schools, 5,97,421 students attended. So idi percentage. Warangal district recorded the highest percentage. So out of this, the Warangal in Telangana state, Warangal has recorded the highest percentage with 34.93%. 34.93% students, followed by Siddipet with 34.4% students joining the schools. So first Warangal school, next Siddipet school, 34.4%. Rajana Sirsila district was in the third place with a 33.84%. So Rajana Sirsila district is in the third place. Peddapalli figured at the bottom with just 13.82%. So Peddapalli జిల్లా అనేది బాటంలో ఉంది, టాప్ అంటే పైన, బాటం కింద లాస్లో ఉందన్నమాట. With 13.82% students joining back. Surprisingly, Hyderabad district, where the entire administration sits, recorded just 21.4%. Surprising ఏంటంటే హైదరాబాద్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ మొత్తం అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అంతా కూర్చునేది ఇక్కడే, స్టేట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, సో ఎవ్రీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, బట్ ఓన్లీ రికార్డెడ్ జస్ట్ 21.4%, అంటే యావరేజ్ కన్నా కూడా తక్కువ. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఆర్టికల్ ఫ్రమ్ ద హిందూ. 21.77% students attend schools on first day in TS. Right. If you are unable to understand any sentence, complex sentences in any newspaper, you can just comment below comment section, so that I'll try to explain you. Because coming to the newspapers, there are so many complex sentences. This is somewhat different from the speaking, of course, but you will come to know most of the English words and the sentence formation, expression. Sentence formation is like you will come to know, and you need not to worry about the grammar. You need not to study the grammar to form the sentences. So following newspaper is a good idea. So this is completely different because this is a written language, but it will help you to gain some knowledge. And for the students and employees, everybody, written language is also very, very important. So many people are making mistakes in writings in terms of spellings. So punctuation marks. So reading newspaper, by reading newspaper, you can observe the spellings and punctuation marks and new words and verb forms and sentence formations, expressions. While you are comparing with Telugu newspaper, you can understand sentence formation. All these things you will learn eventually. So reading newspaper daily is a good idea. At the same time, coming to the current affairs, you'll be like updated every day. So if you are appearing for any competitive exams, or like you are appearing for groups, reading newspaper is a like a very essential thing. So people, what they will do, just if they want to um, try in try for civils or groups, just they will get all the books and they will uh, try to study all those books. But reading newspaper daily, just you need not to study the newspaper, just go through whichever it is, um, politics, uh, sports, movies, international, national, uh, so regional, all these things, just have a look at them. After that, just you will have an idea. You need not to study everything. You need not to be expert in all those things, but you should have an idea what is going on around you in the world. So this will give you good edge if you are planning for anything big in your life. So the students should follow the newspapers, right? So this is the Hindu newspaper, one article. If you want to learn, like, if you want to know anything else in the newspaper, just comment below. I will try to explain next day.